Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. Now, today is Thursday, the day of intention and desire. That's with the 7 spiritual laws. It is also the day of Jupiter, which is expansion and recognizing of your blessings, understanding that there are things around that give you so much and welcoming that in. And what a really perfect transit actually we've got to complement that. We've got Mercury entering Virgo. It will be entering Virgo until the end of August the 25th. And that day and on throughout this time, this is the time to literally clear everything, clear the decks, clear all of the stuff, all of the BS that you have accumulated, and get ready for the abundance that is about to come in, because there is something, you can't welcome new things in if you don't clear the old stuff out. And, it's really time for you to clear all of that stuff. You've got 20 days to do it. You're probably going to be more motivated, more proactive, and also more able to do it. Get yourself organized. Get ready to welcome in all of this amazing abundance that is about to enter your life. I know I could definitely resonate with that. So I hope that proves useful to you. And yeah, I mean, in congruency with the 7 spiritual laws of success as well, with intention and desire, how can you bring new things into your life, intend for new stuff, manifest new things into your life if you don't clear what's there in the first place? You have to clear all the old stuff, all the stuff that you didn't want. So maybe have a boot sale, and do some cleaning. Cleaning is like the best and most therapeutic thing to help you to clear everything that was there and welcome in the new. So with that being said, let's get on with today's reading. I got a new deck yesterday. I really liked the Broken Mirror Tarot, but I really wanted the 4th edition. I got the 5th edition. So I treated myself and I got the 4th edition. And as you can see, it's very pretty on the sides and it is similar, but it is different. And then I also got another deck which is called A Yogic Path, which it has all bits and pieces from the ancients, from yoga, the actual spiritual practice, not just the bodily practice. And it had a lot of terms that related to my Vipassana practice, which is why I got it in Sanskrit. So I'm looking forward to using those today. Let's see what the cards have to say for us today. As you can see, I am quite enjoying shuffling these. There's something very satisfying about them. Okay, right. Right, let's have a look. Dear Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? Wow, Wheel of Fortune hit, but it went reversed. Okay, cool. The Knight of Cups. Strength reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. I don't know, my friends. I had a real craving to listen to the Prodigy this morning, so my head is just bouncing around with different Prodigy songs at the moment. Do any of you listen to the Prodigy? I have a close affinity with the Prodigy because, the Magician reversed. Because I'm from Essex, so are they. And we know what it's like to come from a place like that and kind of break out into somewhere and be in London, basically, and be celebrated for who you are rather than suppressed. Oh my God, okay. What's going on here? Games. Games are being played. Okay, Magician reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Knight of Cups, Strength reversed, King of Swords, Seven of Coins, Emperor reversed, Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy is the World. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting you know, when you see a toxic situation and you've just got to let people just stay within their toxicity, this is what I'm seeing. We've got the Magician reversed, we've got the Emperor reversed. They stand out to me the most. I'm going to go with those. We also have Strength reversed, so this sense of vampiric feeding that's going on from either side. You know what I got? I got the impression of, you know, like a really evil villain and then their assistant. That's what I got. So almost like Jafar and his parrot. I don't know, like, I'm trying to make light of it because it's so nasty, to be honest with you. It's almost like there's a feigning of love, of possibility, of promise, but there's preying on weakness. Yeah. I don't think it's this King of Swords. I don't think it's this Knight of Cups, and I don't think it's this Page of Cups. I think what has been going on is that there's been these promises of stuff. Interesting, I don't see really much female energy at all. The only female energy I'm really seeing is the Cups. 10 and the... Did we have another cup here? Yeah, well, we've got the Court cards, but they're all the male. I mean, the Page of Cups is female. The female immature aspect of the suit. So there could be children involved in this situation. But something is deeply manipulative, controlling, dominating. And it comes from... Okay, yeah, this is ancestral trauma. This is ancestral trauma. And I don't think any of these... And it's something to do with the male line. Because, and I'm not... The reason why I say this is because the page is depicted as a man here. None of the court cards are reversed. There's a striving for happiness, but it seems like because the Wheel of Fortune is reversed and also these two, like the majors, basically. The majors are reversed, apart from the World. It's almost like, right, yeah. It's almost like there's been this idea that someone could provide some kind of comfort. It could even be a situation where a collective of people. So, for example, if it was a toxic workplace, and I'm so sorry, I have to get some water. You know when you're about to say something important and then you have to like steady yourself. So you know, like when you're in a toxic workplace and you know, there are a few of you that know that this is toxic. There are a few of you that know that this is really, you know, it's not the place where you want to be, and you really have to move away from that. And you're realizing how toxic it is. And how there are people, see, I'm yawning. I only yawn when there's an explanation of energy. We do that in shamanic work. It happens in shamanic work. The Emperor and the Magician could be people within that dynamic. You know, for example, bosses, people that enforce the systems. The Wheel reversed is also part of the system. The World is also the system, but the thing is that the World is upright. So that says to me that, and it's so interesting, and I'll share something with you, very, very personal. I had an ayahuasca vision. I did ayahuasca, and it was torturous throughout the entire journey. So for like the 6-7 hours that I was in the journey, I was in a nightmare. And then the last 5 minutes, literally the last 5-7 minutes, because I know that because it was when this song came on, and then it was when this song happened, I saw nature just come out and bloom. It just came out and it just bloomed, and it showed me that nature is the thing that's going to conquer all. And it's really interesting with this card. We see here we have the domination of the bull, and then we have the systems in place that we have, the irrigate, like, I don't know, there's just like irrigation, agriculture, formation, and then here we have the natural world and how it just is, with this kind of disintegration of what man has made, and that is upright. So that's what the truth is. Nature is the truth, and you can't test the laws of nature, and the laws of like, particularly when you refer back to the Hermetic laws, which is what the 7 laws of spiritual success are kind of based on. That kind of goes back to that. And what's really interesting is that the King of Swords knows this. The Knight of Cups is understanding that there's something bigger than he is, and the Page of Cups is like, wow, okay, I'm gonna do my best to see what happens, because they're all upright. You've just got these two here. It comes back to yesterday. There is a bit of a generalized thing, but I am seeing that if you're stuck in a toxic workplace and you're wondering why things haven't changed, it's because like the system will collapse in on itself due to the lack of the strength that is within it. That is what it breeds from, Yesterday I was also watching something about the Japanese collapse, like the collapse of its economy, and how there's a whole like workforce of people who are in the same age range as I am that are not working. And they are usually considered the most important people of the workforce at the time. And Japan's not being able to recover its economical status because of that. So I'm seeing something similar here when we've got this kind of like greed and dominance that occurs. People are trying to like block off something that isn't happening, and the destiny of a place or the destiny of a thing is not turning around and turning over because it's suppressing the kind of goodness of these, which is interesting because we haven't got any female, we've got no queens. Why have we got no queens here? It's so interesting. We've just got the immature version, which says to me that there's no space to create. There's no space to be allowed to create in a free and beautiful way. But that will be coming. That will be coming. So what this is really like, if you're in a toxic workplace or you're in a toxic situation where you're not allowed to express yourself, hold fire, because I think that, just you being you and working within the boundaries that you have. In coaching, we have something called a circle of influence. If you work within those boundaries and just take steps, slow steps, don't think about the end goal. Think about just the small steps that you need to take in order to help yourself. Then you can start to build an army, build a mountain, build whatever you need to build. But just take it slowly. This 10 of Cups here is telling me that it is possible. But there's some kind of preying on the lack of strength. The weakness. Try not to be weak. 7 of coins is the realization and the disassociate, like the realization that this is not enough. What they're giving me is not enough. It could be, for example, I'm seeing somebody who's like been given a raise, somebody who's being, told that they are going to have security for the rest of their life within their job, but they're realizing that where they're working is an absolutely toxic environment. So they're having to move out of this, and they're also slightly losing strength. So that's the message that I'm getting. But the world is here, so this is the change. This is the turn of the cycle. Funnily enough, that the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like I'm going to take fate into my own hands. I'm going to make the decision, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune usually is a delay. That usually means that things will catch up. But also, on another side, sometimes the Wheel of Fortune doesn't turn because it's waiting for you to make that decision first, and then it turns with you. It's really strange how that happens, but it does. Anyway, let's see what these beautiful cards say. They're so gorgeous. I love the backs. I wish they were gold gilt. We've got 2. We've got Lakshmi. Wow, we've got Lakshmi and Kundalini. Okay, right. So thank God I don't have to look in the book for that, because my Sanskrit is not the best. So Kundalini, that is the creative energy. That's the divine force. That's the spark. I'll be honest with you. We don't have any wands here. We've got cups. We've got pentacles. We've got swords. We've got no wands. And wands is the Kundalini. So this is about, and they were upright as well. So that is about that creative force rising within you in order to create abundance and love. And Lakshmi is one of the ultimate goddesses of feminine power and feminine creation. It's of abundance. You know, if you were going to associate any kind of deity with the Empress, it would be Lakshmi. So we have the ultimate divine force of feminine energy that's coming in. And I think what's going on here is that you need to cultivate this within yourself in order to feel that you're strong enough to take on this massive force, which is the Magician and the Emperor reversed, you know. This is dominating male energy that's malevolently afflicted. So you need to really stay true to the course in the respect of your feminine divine power, regardless of your gender. This is about how we manage the feminine and the masculine divine within ourselves. Profound. I love these readings. They're turning really crazy at the moment. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm quite exhilarated at the end of this. If you did enjoy it, please do like it, give it a thumbs up, and please do share, subscribe, all that good juicy stuff. It really helps me out. If you subscribe or you like or you comment, it really helps other people to see the video that need to see it. And that's what this is about. It's about getting the word out. Anyway, my darlings, thank you so much. I really feel empowered. Like, you know, there's a lot of underdog energy, you know, here, and we need to fight for it. I don't know if that's just because I've been listening to The Prodigy, probably. But anyway, we're here now. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Have a beautiful day. Bye.